Now, I will say with House of the Dragon coming up, on Sundays, I will not be on the internet at all until I watch House of the Dragon. I will probably minimize Discord before I go to the farm. I will not be on Instagram or TikTok until I watch it. Just stay off the internet. Just go ahead and hit the off switch, except for, you know, HBO to watch it. But other than that, no internet until I watch House of the Dragon. Just saying, because I know it'll get spoiled if I don't, you know, take precautions, we'll say. And I don't know about y'all, but I'm not trying to get it spoiled, so. Just saying. All right, I think I'm going to go... Oh, that's been planted. Okay, cool. 33 has been planted. I'm going to go up to 15 next, but I'll grab a fresh fill up first before I head up there. You know, it's funny, some of these little fields, this will be our first time even being in the fields. Well, technically it was the other day when I limed everything, but it's kind of amusing to me. But that's all right. All good. Oh. Well, wait, wasn't he the one in the fight the other day, Sean? Has he been suspended or anything for that? I did hear him say that he would box Kyle Busch, which, dude, I would watch that. I would watch that. As NASCAR, are they going to do anything, I wonder? Isn't he the one that was in the fight, Sean? 1,100 miles in a day. Wasn't he the one in the fight the other day, though? No? Okay, never mind. I don't know NASCAR drivers' names. Kyle Busch and who? Who was the other guy? Who was the other one besides Kyle? Oh. It was Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Okay. All right. I was way off. All right, let's get this guy moved to this field. I was way off. Okay. Yeah, it's hard to believe that this weekend is what's it called too? Is that one? Is that what? Yeah, I just clicked on. Okay. All right, go to the next field. Go to the next field. It's a great part of using course plane auto drive. You don't have to drive it to the next field. As long as you set it up right, it'll go to the next field. Just saying. Bass, thanks for the raid. Do appreciate you. How you doing today? Welcome in. What's poppin'? Yeah, right, Sean? A little bit of rain, maybe, yeah. Yepers. I'm waiting for like a watch to happen here, but so far nothing in Missouri. Except for maybe that one county, but about it. Dude, yo, buddy, I'm in the road. Watch out. I'm driving here. Gosh. Gee, can you tell I was in this field the other day a little bit? Maybe. That is crazy though, the double where they do the Indy 500 and the... Is it still the Coke 600, Sean? I know it always was the Coke 600, but... That's a crazy deal, man, to do all that in one day. Plus, you know, the flight between, you know, Indy and Charlotte. It's pretty wild. Pretty darn wild. Okay, it is the Coke. Coke 600. So I knew it used to be the Coke 600, but I didn't know if it was still the Coke 600. But apparently it is, so that's good. I guess. I don't know. I don't care. I just know that on, you know, after the Indy 500, when they get out of the car and they start chugging milk when they win, gotta be like the most disgusting thing of all time. I'm just saying. You're hot, you're sweaty, and then you're just gonna chug milk. Ugh. I get the tradition of it and everything, it's cool. But man, kind of disturbing, you know? Kind of disturbing. I wouldn't want to do it, let's put it that way. But I guess I'm also not going to win the Indy 500, so that's okay. And I know, especially with that attitude, right? Not going to win it. Not going to happen. But that's all right. God, what's going on? Apparently my weather's telling me thunderstorms likely today. Thanks, phone. Really appreciate you. Oh. Wow, Sean, never thought about that. That's crazy. So I guess if the 600 or 500 was delayed. Okay. If the 500 is delayed due to weather, they would have to make the call eventually to get him out of there to get him to the 600, huh? Wow. And hopefully the weather's not that bad that he would be able to travel, you know? Not trying to, like, you know, I'm not going to say it, but yeah. Just saying. That's crazy, though. Never thought about that. Look at us planting without GPS, chat. Wow. Wow. You can really plant. All right. We don't really need GPS on a little awkward field like this, right? I mean, we could. I don't need it. All we need now is in-cab. Oh, this cab is so dark. I forgot how dark this cab was. No, we can't do that. I can't see anything. The tinted windows are so cool, but you can't see a thing. Wow. I got you, Sean. Okay. I got you. But y'all see that turn? That was about dang near perfect. Y'all see that? Wow. 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 That was pretty good right there. That's what we call luck. Not skill. That's luck. All right, I think we're going to head up around this old farm, or this other farm. Help out up there. That's where we're going. Come on. Fire up the hill, buddy. Come on. Come on. After doing it thousands of times, nice to see the occasional perfect turn. You know, once in a while, okay, you know what? Even a pitcher in baseball hits a home run once in a while, you know? Although not so much anymore now since we have DH on both. But, you know, every once in a while. Oh, man. It's fine. I know that I'm nothing without GPS in this game, you know? I'm aware. I'm aware. There, we'll use the old school GPS, the row marker. Although it leaves 2 lines because of the wheel. That's okay. It happens. It definitely happens. Thousands of times, okay. Oh. Up. Don't know who that is, fuel hauler. I think of Adam Wainwright, who was a Cardinal, and he loved to hit. He loved to go up to bat. He wasn't really good, but he does have I think he hit a grand slam once because they're like, oh, he's a pitcher, we'll pitch to him. And yeah, he made him pay. I believe he has a grand slam. Great Cardinal pitcher. Great farmer Cardinal. He retired. Yeah. And it was cool as his retirement tour was going on for his last season. He's a big into music. And has a band and actually has put out CDs and stuff now. But the Cardinals actually brought him in and like set him up a stage, and he played like a little concert one day on a Sunday afternoon after a Cardinal game as part of his like farewell tour. And it's like, that's cool. You know, you don't see that every day in sports. That's pretty neat, you know? So they did all kinds of fun stuff like that for Adam Wainwright. Was a pitcher for the Mets and hit a home run. I gotcha. I gotcha. Oh, wait. Should we not talk about Adam Wainwright, Kimmy? You remember why you don't go out? Okay. We probably shouldn't talk about Adam Wainwright around Kimmy, though. Yeah. So, Kimmy, why don't you go out? Why? What happened? Everything all right? We won't talk about Wainwright. I'm curious what happened. You went to Walmart, right? There's your first mistake. Yeah. Yeah. You are supposed to know who Adam Wainwright is. As a Braves fan, you should know who Adam Wainwright is, yes. The Braves traded him back in the day, like when he was in the minor leagues, I believe, to the Cardinals, and he ended up being like a Hall of Fame pitcher for us. So. 2 people out there. Okay, that's fine. I get it. Yeah. Yeah, Dad said something the other day. He's like, you should go to Walmart. And I'm like, no. No, I don't want to go to Walmart. I'll order whatever. I forget what I was looking for. I'm like, I'll just order it online. Oh, that Adam. Yeah, that Adam. Yeah, that Adam. Yeah. But yeah, people at Walmart, gross. Like 100 degrees? Ew. I tell you what, it is not cooling down in this room I'm in today. Normally I like to let my air conditioner run for like an hour before a stream to like get cooled down. Yeah, it ran for like 15 minutes today. And something happened overnight. I had my editing program going, but it locked up, so it didn't finish rendering stuff. And when it locks up sometimes, and this time, like the CPU and GPU are throttled up still, but it's not actually doing anything, right? So when I came out here today, the PC's running like crazy. The fans are loud. I was like, what's going on? But it was 90 degrees in this room, and the PC's trying to render a video, you know, so it's like screaming hot. And I was like, oh, Lord. So, yeah, I don't know what happened, but all I know is it was like 90, a little over 90 in here, like 15 minutes before stream. So not a good idea, not a good strat. I mean, it's only 78 right now, but like normally when I stream, I like about 70 degrees is about nice, not 78. It's a little toasty. That's all right. So, Kimmy, did Walmart have everything you were looking for? Because that's a big issue around here. You know, Walmart never has what we want if we go. Even if you go like early, they still seem to have empty shelves. So, kind of sucks. I hope they had everything you were looking for, and even things you weren't looking for. Because those make the best Walmart trips. And you get a bunch of junk that you didn't. Those are the best. And was the cat entertained? You gotta, you know, ask the cat. Probably not. Let's be real. Let's be real. That's all right. All right, so we're gonna knock out these small fields up here. We're getting stuff done. That's all I know. Without courseplay and like the world, we're still getting stuff done. Pleasantly surprised they had what you wanted. That's good. That's really good. Because they like never have stuff here. And stuff you didn't need. There you go. Yep. It's like somehow every time Dad goes to the grocery store, his cart ends up in the cookie aisle, and I just don't know how. Every time it happens, you know. Although I will say those stupid, I'm gonna call them stupid because they're stupid good. Those like iced oatmeal cookies that are like really, really cheap, and they're kind of like they'll break your teeth when you first buy them, you know. But like you gotta let them sit open and get some humidity, you know. Oh, those things are so good. So good. Cat said I was not very entertaining. Wow. Interesting. Well, I mean, it tracks. Is this when I insert the emotional damage sound clip, or even the cat's like, this guy sucks? Sorry, I should have loaded farm together and you know, went and stood in the fish pond for a while, huh? While you were away. Cat might have liked that. Not sure. So, by the way, now that we own, like, the whole map, it's kind of fun. You don't know where you're going to spawn in when you load into the game. You can spawn at the main farm or up here at this farm. I spawned here today, and I was like, where am I? I didn't have a clue where I was at today. It was kind of funny. Over at the farm at the red house. You just never know where you're gonna spawn in. It's kind of funny. But yeah. All right. It tracks though. Okay, let's get it. Let's go. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Just got into this game. This game, there's a lot to this game, I will say. Yes, there is a bit of a learning curve when it comes to the old farm sim here. Yes, there definitely can be, for sure. For sure. Oh man. Still no watches in Missouri, chat. I'm a-waiting for it. I'm a-waiting. Easiest way to get money for starting out, I really like soybeans. Soybeans are pretty good. Grow soybeans and contracts. Contracts are really good too. Should you buy equipment or lease it? I would buy the things that you know you are gonna keep like long term. So if you have like, you know, a tractor that you're gonna keep, I would buy that. But if you're gonna do something that you don't know that you're gonna need all the time, I would lease that. Oh yeah. Government grant, yeah. Yeah. Just saw Timbers in Iowa today. I'm not surprised by that. There's like 8,000 storm chasers in Iowa right now. That's right. There's lots of them. Is this when we bring on radar chat? I'm not gonna play weatherman, but I will tell y'all that there are lots of storm chasers in Iowa today. Lots of storm chasers in Iowa right now. Yep. Trap 417, how you doing today, by the way? Welcome in. What's poppin'? Yeah, I'm not expecting like naders down here by me today, but we are expecting like good thunderstorms and some wind and stuff like that. At least last time I checked the Storm Prediction Center's the Outlook map or whatever you want to call it. So I'm pulling it back up on my phone right now. Yeah, so we're expecting some thunderstorms later, but not like the naders. Most of Iowa, a little bit of northern Missouri, northwest Illinois, southwest what's that? Wisconsin, and a little bit of southeast Minnesota is in a 15% hashed risk of tornadoes, and most of the storm chasers start freaking out at a 10% hatch risk of tornadoes. So this is 15%. So to put it in perspective, like a 5% is kind of like north and west of St. Louis. So, you know, St. Louis is basically in a 2/5% like risk of a tornado. So not really worried about that, but we are supposed to get some thunderstorms tonight or today at some point. So yeah, hopefully it's not that bad, but you never know. Feels like it's at 90. Let's go, Kimmy. All right. All right, so Pops is apparently heading to the farm. He's heading out anyway, which means he's hit the end of YouTube. There's no more YouTube to watch. He's watched it all. So yeah. But yeah, definitely up there in Iowa, man. It has the potential to be real for sure today. Looks like 6 to 7. Yeah, that's the only thing I'm not clear about. Actually, let me try loading my other weather app. I'm not sure about timing for us. I haven't looked up that part of it. And I don't really watch like local news, so. Because they would have said the timing on it. Okay. 7 o'clock. Yeah. 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. Yeah. So we're going to be dealing with it apparently between, yeah, sometimes 6 to 7 o'clock. Okay. Same thing. So. I just told Dad earlier, I said, just don't be at the farm when the storms are going to hit. Like, just don't do that. Because there's really nowhere to be safe down there from a storm, so. At least if you come home, we have a basement, you know? You can hide in said basement with everybody else, so. Yeah. Don't really want to be at the farm. We did that one time, just before smartphones, so, you know, I couldn't, before we had a TV down there even, so I didn't know the storm was, we heard the storm, you know, approaching, but it rained, it hailed, it was blowing sideways. The Dad just yelled at me, if the shed leaves us, dive under the tractor, and I was like, oh Lord, we're gonna die. Shed never left us, so. Yeah, we made it through. But ever since then, I've kind of had a thing about, like, I want to be very aware of the storm. I'm not saying, like, storms make me nervous or anything like that, because they really don't. But I want to be aware. I want to be prepared, be aware whenever there's a storm approaching. I don't want to be surprised by a storm, basically. I don't know if we call that trauma. Probably. Or what you want to call it, but we'll go with trauma, because it probably is. Yeah, I always want to be aware. Which I know freaks some people out that I'm, like, aware of, like, you know, what fire trucks are doing in my county right now. You know? That's right. Honey garlic chicken in the slow cooker. All right. Be prepared, not scared. When thunder roars, go indoors. Turn around, don't drown. All those cliche weather sayings, yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, storms have been wild. A lot of bad tornadoes this year. Yeah. Yeah, it's been a weather it's been an interesting weather year so far, yeah. Tornado dressed as a clown jumped out of a cake. What? What? That's the childhood trauma I deal with every day. Okay, got it. Got it. I was way off on my childhood drama. I didn't think that's what it was. Okay. Oh, that is too funny, though. That's funny. Nice, fuel hauler, nice. Why is this not taking out the weeds right now? Can't we have been through tornadoes? They're no, they're not fun, I guess. I've never been through one, luckily, thankfully, but it's not taking out the, taking out the weeds, you know? Interesting. Post-tornado surprise disorder, wow. Yeah. PTSD is like, it's a thing, y'all. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah. Weeds, hey, yeah, pretty much. I don't know why they're not disappearing. That's weird. Normally, this cedar doesn't. It's like a honey badger. It doesn't care what's in its way. It'll usually get rid of everything, but never had this happen before. Definitely never had this happen before, but that's all right. That's the other thing. Once we fast time a day, we're gonna have to spray forever. We are gonna have to spray so much. Crazy. Somebody can help, yeah. Yep. Oh, we're gonna spray all the glyphosate. We use generic glyphosate. It's cheaper. For those of you that don't know, generic glyphosate is Roundup, just the generic. Oh god, I'm hitting all the wrong buttons. Hold on. I hit the wrong button. But it's the generic, kind of like how you have, you know, your actual like name brand medicine and like generic medicine. It's the same thing with Roundup. There's Roundup, which is a brand, and then there's generic glyphosate, which is usually a lot cheaper. So that's what we use at the farm. We don't ever buy actual Roundup anything. Generic glyphosate. Gotta love it. Way cheaper. Yeah. But yeah, I don't quite understand what's wrong with it. Fine. Whatever. We'll get the weeds tomorrow in game. Gotta get everything planted and fertilized first and rolled. Then we can worry about weeds. Yeah. Yeah, it is. It is, Kimmy, yeah. You know, honestly, the cost of chemical, which first off, in general, I don't like to use chemical if we don't have to. You know what I mean? At the farm, right? I'd rather not. Obviously, there's cases where you have to, but when are they adding drones? 3 days from never? I have no idea. But like down at the farm, you know, we switched to just working up the ground that we have, you know, instead of spraying it with Roundup all summer. We just work it up now, which is what I did Sunday. Yeah, 2 days ago. Because it's a cheaper way to have weed control, to be honest. Oh, yeah. So I was going to a store. Oh. I'm squaring out the pass, Kimmy. It's fine. Apparently we're planting 2 different directions out here. I was gonna clean it up. Don't worry. I just wanted to jump on GPS on that one, you know. I'll get it. I have missed you yelling at me about skippers. Nobody's done it lately. It's kind of sad. Kind of sad, you know. Yeah, chat, I need water. My cup is empty and it's sad. Sad things today, huh? You know, it's not sad, chat. My stainless steel thing here, full of super cold ice water. I got a bunch of nugget ice in here, and water, and it's gonna be nice and cold. Nice cold water. And apparently we can pour water and turn in farm sim at the same time, chat. Do you all know that? Oh, yeah, that cup got full. We almost couldn't pour water and turn in farm sim at the same time. That cup got full really fast. Kind of weird. When's the last time I played Railroader? Oh boy, I'll put it in the weeds. In the rhubarb. No, we're using precision. We are using precision, but because I don't have any fertilizer in my cedar, that's why you're not seeing it on the mini map. Because honestly, we can seed a whole lot farther than we can fertilize. So I rather do the fertilizer later. Welcome back, Obex. Actually, it was sitting right next to the numpad, yes. It was sitting directly next to the numpad. So at least if I would have spilled water, like hopefully it'd just run off the edge of the desk and, you know, yeah, hit the floor eventually, you know, and not like run into the mixer or anything else I have sitting on the desk, you know? Yeah, and run over the front of the desk, not the back. The back could be bad. That's where all the power is. All the fronts just, you know, hit me. That's all. No big deal. Kimmy, it's been forever, though. Yummy rhubarb. Last time I loaded that up, I had two Brookshire, whatever, however you're supposed to say it. The brakes bled down on them, and they went free rolling down the track. And they were both, so damaged, I think I was going to have to tow them. Be cool if you could put herbicide in the planter. That would be interesting, yeah. Yeah. That would be interesting for sure. They changed it. You didn't even know how to make your train go. Yeah, I'm right. I heard. Yeah, there's a big update in that game. Yeah. I rage quit. I'll be honest. I don't do that often, but I did. Possibly. Oh. Probably start over. Wow. Okay. Where are we going? We got a couple little fields left. Okay. Over to like 27 and 26. Okay, where's that semi though? Where'd I leave that? Actually, can we just, well, I'm gonna send my planner over there. And then I'm gonna go grab that semi and get him full of seed and over that direction. But yeah, I don't know. Railroader, it's a great game, but the brakes bleeding on those two engines, I'm damaging like they did. It just, yeah. Finally figured it out, but dang, wow. Yeah, I was very unhappy with the game that day, so I haven't loaded it since. And honestly, I don't plan on it for a little while anyway. And then, you know, Railroads Online, y'all's getting a big update Monday to the beta branch. And we haven't played the Alaska. The Alaska map is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So yeah, hopefully. Hey, that's what they said on their, you know, that's what they said. Is that Monday would be the update. So we'll see. So I did not, nope. That was supposed to be seen. Hold on. Good job, forehead. They've pushed it twice already. Yeah. But it, you know, it's gonna have the map functionality, and it looks like it could be really cool. Hopefully. Hopefully. That's all I know. Alright, let's go redo that now with yeah. Actual seed, not fertilizer. Because if it has the map functionality, that is going to change that game so much. Then A, you don't have to use the extension anymore. Oh, Lee's driving down my street. Let's go. Live PD. But to be able to control switches and stuff without having to stop your train is just gonna change that game so much. So, and you know, Yama Rider, I'm sure you've seen it, but most people in here probably have not seen the Alaskan map, and it's beautiful. We got it full enough. Let's go. Oh, there's a freaking fan in my way. But yeah, so I don't know if, I'm not saying we're going to play it next week, but I might play it next week. It's just such a commitment to set up a map, you know? It is such a commitment. But it's a good commitment. It's fun. But such a commitment. But that's okay. % wear and tear. Oh wow. Interesting. Could be a little excessive, huh? A little bit. Oh, you have 60 hours on the new map? The northern lights on there are just, they're so good. After they added that, I went and just like flew around that map because there's no industries, right? Or is there now and then there, I don't remember. I don't remember if there's industries or not. But I'm not, I don't know. But either way, it's a beautiful map. You like wear and tear, but a bit much. I got you. Okay. I got you. Okay. They are all there. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Oh, balancing against income. That could be. Yeah. All right. Where did that? I'd send it to 27. So that's up here. I've never actually been to that field. Never been to field 27. Like, yeah, we turn in at the car wash. Working at the car wash. Or something. How the heck, by the time I get up, I'm here. It's gonna be done. This is a tiny little field. You know, honestly, we should have bought some of these tiny fields when we first started. We probably should have, you know? But that's all right. Need to serve them every 2 days. Wow. Come on. All right, we are seated up. Let's go. Five to 6 passengers, yeah. Wow. A lot of backing up for no reason right now. I'm doing okay. Yep, we nailed it. Nailed it. Or something. I don't know about that, but, you know, we did something anyway. Way out. Way out. Out. Showing off his skills. I do have skills. World's best backwards driver. I mean, Dad let me practice in the driveway once, okay? Actually, when I was like, I don't know how old I was. I was pretty young. I'd go to the farm with Dad a bunch after he'd get off work. And I wouldn't do like anything productive. You know, I would help him in the garden and stuff if he needed help, but most of the time he was just doing his thing. I'd go down there and fire up our Power King 1614 that we still have and just drive around the yard. I wouldn't mow grass or, you know, do any of that. I'd just drive. That's where I got my skills in, all right? And then sometimes I'd get me a wagon out, or not a wagon, but a trailer. Or a cart, as we call it, for behind the tractor. And I would drag that thing around, do a bunch of... just drive, do circles, and back up, and yeah, he would just let me do my thing. And then usually I knew it was time to go. He would just come to the door of the shed and just stand there and look at me, and I'm like, oh man, you're telling me I gotta park this thing? Rude, you know? Rude. They didn't make me park it. We had to go home. And it was sad, but that usually the mosquitoes were, you know, we got mosquitoes so big they'll dang near pick you up and carry you away. So pretty close, but that's all right. But I would actually make like, I would almost make like, like highway, like interchange, like cloverleaf interchanges, because I would drive so much, and I'd drive this way so much, and then drive that way, and then I'd make the interchange and run all the ramps, and yeah, that's what I did for entertainment growing up. When I'd go to the farm with Dad, and yeah, just have fun. This is an awkward little shape, little field. An awkward one. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. How's it going? What's poppin'? Yeah, it was a good time back in the day. Then I used to mow grass with that tractor for a long time too. That was the mowing rig. That's actually why Grandpa bought that Power King, was to mow. I mean, he may have purchased it from Dad, and Dad may have needed to sell it because it was, you know, needed to move it, but that's why Grandpa bought it, was to mow grass with it. And he did mow a lot of grass with it. Although it was funny there for a while. And there's still some more wounds. But like for a while, every building, every telephone pole, everything like that at the farm had a war wound on it from Grandpa. Because Grandpa, let's see, he retired technically in 95. Sold his equipment in 1996. But like every telephone pole had a scar from the bucket on the 995, because he mowed the grass down there for a couple of years, or for a while, with the brush hog. He would let it get tall and then just brush hog it. And yeah, so he was always hitting stuff. 27 bags, Trent. Wow. Wow. That's pretty good, Trent. Pretty good. Are you disappointed that the tanks aren't googly eyes? Wow. Wow. That would be kind of funny, actually. We could probably mod that, to be honest. That's funny. Googly eye tanks. Could you imagine? And I'd be taken serious on the internet if my Cedar had googly eye tanks on it, right? Everybody would take me serious. What's wrong with your planner? Nothing. What's wrong with you? God, that reminds me of a story, but it's so bad. I'm not sure I could tell that story. It's a bad one. It's a bad one. Funny, but bad. And funny, bad, like, funny for not good reasons. We'll just put it that way. Oh, yeah. It's not a skipper. It's a design feature. Not a skipper. It's a design feature. Oh, yeah. We planted tomatoes. Yeah, you must be talking farm together. All right, Trent. I still can't believe I spent 11 million gold last night. Oh, IRL. You're playing farm together. I still can't believe I went through that much gold, though. Is that our last field? No. There's two more. There's two more. I actually need to purchase. We're going to run out of money, y'all. I don't know. Not right now, anyway. We're not going to be able to buy $345,000. Oh, boy. We're not going to be able to buy the rest of the... I'll buy data. The rest of the map right now. Like, that's not... unfortunately going to happen. So we'll have to get lime up here eventually, but that's fine. We'll work on that. I think we're gonna let's go seed them and then we'll work on other stuff for those fields eventually. The two that we just purchased. But we own all the fields now. We don't own all the plots of land. We don't own town. Not yet, but we'll have to wait. We do have, or we will have dry corn to sell in like June again. Some there's not going to be a ton, but there will be some of that to sell. Actually, we should set, I don't know. Some of it's been hauled home. Whatever's been dried so far. Wait. There's 21. Oh, there's soybeans to sell. I should have sold those already. Whoopsie. There's 17,000 dry corn at home right now. So definitely some dry corn to haul. I don't know if I want to sell that at the, just sell that to sell everything and be done with it. There you go. Haul it to the train. That's an aggressive ditch right there. Hey, YOLO. Tractor's like, I shouldn't be here, bro. Oh. 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 We're thinking about life. Actually, shouldn't there be a truck sitting here? I think there should be a truck here. Yeah, the Super B. And well, both trucks. Tell you what, we'll run this truck real fast. From the home bin to there. We'll run him on dry corn. He's fine. And then the other truck, just in case there's like, you know, he'll still haul it home. Because the train's gonna fill up. That's all there is to it. The train will definitely fill up. All right, here we go. Put me in row zone. Let's go. The Trent's a big tomato planter, IRL, huh? Y'all didn't see that, by the way. I totally did not leave a skipper. Oh, Belsh, I will. Yeah, that's the plan. As of now. Yep. That would be the plan. Can't wait for tomatoes to come in. Really, Kimmy? Not a big tomato person. I'll eat them, but like... the thought of a tomato sandwich makes just like... that's very strange to me. Very strange. That's okay. So, the plan with the corn dryer is probably going to be... we want to empty before we harvest the next crop, right? So no matter what happens, the corn dryer, all corn will be sold before we harvest a single kernel of the next crop. That way we can say, hey, this is our total off of the map. Right? Just for funsies sake. I mean, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. You know, it's just for fun, though. So, yeah. Nothing better than a tomato sandwich, really. Well, we putting, like, tomato on bread with, like, mayo. What's on this sandwich? Give me. Are we planting tomatoes in the whole map after corn? No. No, I figured they were for you, Trent. You don't eat that stuff. I know. Mayo, salt, and pepper. Interesting. So like I'm the kind of guy, like if I'm making a BLT, like you can hold the lettuce and tomato, you know? Give me the bacon. Lettuce is fine. I don't have a problem with lettuce. But the tomato, yeah, I'm good. But like if I go to Jimmy John's and there's tomatoes on their sandwiches, I'll eat the tomato. But I'm not going to go out of my way to ever eat a tomato. Just saying. But, you know, hey, that's okay. Because if I eat less tomatoes, then there's more tomatoes for Kimmy. Because I'm a nice guy and I'll share my tomatoes. Fried okra. The only thing I remember about fried okra is that it was slimy. And I didn't like that. Jersey Mike's. I still have not had that special pat. We have one now. I have not tried it. New 99% meat tomatoes are great. All right. It wasn't fried right. I could see that, Kimmy. Yeah. Yeah, that's like my one memory of fried okra. The one time I tried it, it was really slimy, and I was like, this is disgusting. But I know my one brother lives in Georgia now. He was always all about fried okra. I've grown okra though. That was kind of a fun process. We had so much okra that summer, it was crazy. It's so much. Didn't really do anything with it, but we had so much. Yeah. Right here in the backyard, actually, right outside the house. Right out yonder. You want to eat eggplant? I don't think I've ever had eggplant. No. Asparagus? You like asparagus? Veggies, I gotcha. See, I'm just not huge on them, honestly. I think childhood trauma, which I know most people have experienced, like, you know, your parents made you eat beets or Brussels sprouts, you know, and you're just like, I never want to eat this again. This is absolutely the worst thing since sliced bread, you know? So, yeah. Just started liking asparagus. All right. I've had asparagus. It's all right. And fried. Okay. Interesting. A sun-farmed tomato. Interesting. No, yeah. So I was forced when I was a kid to eat canned beets and Brussels sprouts and that stuff, and I just beets. And you might as well just eat dirt. Okay, you might as well just eat dirt. Like, that's it. Mushrooms are another thing I don't like. Oh. Didn't they change Brussels sprouts so they taste better now? Peas, lima beans, yeah. Yeah, peas are kind of... I've never tried pickled beets. I couldn't get past regular beets, let alone the pickled ones, you know? Yeah. Well, of course, broke your dad. Yeah, I don't do, like, the mushroom and Swiss. That's first time all day long. He's all about that. If the small ones, they're not bitter. Gotcha. That's what I thought, Barry. Yeah, they did something to make them taste better, yeah. We were talking about Brussels sprouts in our house the other day, actually, and my aunt was going on and on that they're nasty, and I was like, well, you haven't tried them lately, have you? She's like, no, they're nasty, and I'm like, I get that, but I'm pretty sure they changed them. Yeah. Mushrooms if they're cooked right, gotcha. Yeah, I'm just not a mushroom guy. Roast them in an oven, they're pretty good. All right. I'm a big, like, artichoke heart guy, though. Artichoke hearts are great. Just saying. Which I know that might be a weird thing for me to actually like, but I like them. I like them a lot. See, we have this place in St. Louis. I don't know how many restaurants they have, but it's called the Pasta House, and it's like a semi-fast casual Italian. It's like Olive Garden, but different. When you're there, you're not family. They have rolls instead of breadsticks, you know, but it's kind of the same. And they have like a house salad that they always give you, and it's like the oil and vinaigrette or whatever dressing on there, and it's got artichoke hearts in there, and that's where we first, because we used to go there kind of not like a lot, but like once in a while with Mom, and she always loved artichoke hearts, and so I kind of got a taste for them. And there was one time there was a fair amount of people there, like we had a little group going. And my sister was talking. She was mid-sentence. Okay, we used to actually ask for more artichoke hearts from this restaurant. We would get like a bowl of them. They would, if we had the right server, or, you know, we'd actually talk to the manager, because he was cool. He was there forever, same manager forever and ever and ever. But they would bring us out like a bowl of artichoke hearts, right? So my sister had one like on her fork, and she was mid-sentence, and she's just sitting there like holding her fork up, right? But she was talking. I reached over and sniped that thing off of her fork. And they're so good. They're so good. With that dressing on there, the oil and vinegar, or whatever it is, the dressing, and then like a little bit of Parmesan. Oh, so good. So good. Well, most of Missouri's in a tornado watch now, chat. About, not my side of the state, but for the next 7 hours and 16 minutes. Interesting. Oh. Most of, yeah, a good half of Missouri or so, I would say, is in a tornado watch. Oh boy. Yeah, artichoke hearts are great. I could never do the heart of palm, though. Y'all ever try heart of palm? I couldn't do it. That one I did not like. Mom would get heart of palm, like canned heart of palm, and just eat it. Just, no. Nope, not for me. But artichokes, so good. We'll still make like that salad that like family function sometimes. All right, so to the sell everything points. To the window, to the wall. What do we do after we plow? So we only work dirt if we absolutely have to. So we're only actually working dirt like most of the time only after we plant corn. But after working dirt, we would, well, so we play with seasons turned on, which means we, you know, it's April, so we can plant corn, right? So you can't plant corn in, you know, November. So since we have our seasons turned on, so after we would plow, we would probably have to fast time until we can plant again. But that's because we have our seasons on, and I know not everybody runs seasons. But yeah, I enjoy it. All right, I need that truck. This is truck. Back as well, Oklahoma. And for the record, no dumb questions. All questions are welcome here, and I'll do my best to answer. I know sometimes I get a little long-winded with my answers, but all questions are welcome. We welcome all questions. There's no such thing as a dumb question. There's only dumb people. So. That's all right. All right, let's look at the fertilizer map on Precision. So I need to go out and do not a ton. We'll probably use auto drive to do 17 because that is a bigger field, but I'm gonna head down to these grass fields, I guess, and get them all done first. So yeah. Let's go to Buffalo Wild Wings for all you can eat wings and fries. As long as they're boneless, sign me up, bro. Have a couple brewskis, you know. Let's go. Let's do it. So, you could see, it depends if you have your seasons turned on or not. If you have seasons turned on, then you need, well, first off, if you hit your escape menu, if you have seasons turned on, you will see this menu here. And this kind of tells you what can be planted at what times, and then when you can harvest it. So if you can plant something, then plant something. Yeah, if you can plant. That's usually going to be your next step. Glorified chicken nuggies. That's funny. All right. Was your second home for a oh wow. I heard they're going to be closing some stores actually, or did close some stores or something too. I've never been to Buffalo Wild Wings, to be honest. Never have I ever been to Buffalo Wild Wings. Oh yeah. I don't care that you want to go. Like, I just want you to go home. I could fix you at home. But you're going to be dumb and try to go, you know. It's fine. Alright, I don't know if this field actually needs any fertilizer. Special Pat, that is funny, and it would be hilarious if they would change the name. Yeah, this field doesn't need any, okay. Alright, on to the next one. Special Pat, welcome back. I just laughed at your comment. I thought it was funny, and that would be amusing if they would actually change the name. And then I said that I never actually have been to a B-Dubs. I've never been. I don't know if I'm missing out or not, but yeah, never actually been to one. Now, why isn't this fertilizing it to that rate? Now it is. Oh. Weird. Weird. Alright, that tractor, I swear. Come on, pop up again, bro. I had a brother that used to live there. He lived out of town, and he was always at Buffalo Wild Wings back in the day. I think he more so went there to drink, to be honest. Alright, that one's done. Go to town. Go back, not to town. Go to the farm. Go back to the farm. Please and thank you. Oh my goodness, now that... Okay, it just got there. Alright, cool. Never mind. I'm not angry, I swear. You can slow... I gotcha. I gotcha. Sometimes it's about, you know, the atmosphere, right? Their happy hour draft beer was cheap. I gotcha. Probably why he went back in the day. Probably why. But I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I've never been. Because I'm not a big, you guys know, like the whole meat on a bone thing, so I'm not going for regular wings. And I feel like sometimes if you go to a place and you ask for boneless, they just look at you like, hi, you're a child, you know. And so I rather not, to be honest. I'll just stay home and eat my own chicken nuggies, you know. Maybe they're in the shape of dinosaurs. I don't know. Oh, goodness. Wasn't for the food. No, I could see that. Hang out, watch the game. Hang out with the boys. Yeah, I could see that. Sure. But you'd have to have friends to do that. I don't really have friends. I really don't in real life. I have like 2. I guess. Haven't, yeah. I guess. And I don't really care that much about sports. I mean, sports are fun, but like, whatever. Sports bar, exactly. Exactly, yep. What needs to be kind of odd? Oh, we're up here trying to fertilize. And where are we? 25? We're up here. Yep. He'll go home and refill now. All right, the fertilizing party, chat. It's real. It is real. One of those in Tokyo. Gotcha. Gotcha. I'll play board games with you on the internet. Go fish. That's not a board game. That's a card game. Never mind. That's definitely not a board game. Go fish. Oh man. Yeah, it sucks when people grow up and like move away for, you know, good reasons or bad reasons or whatever, and you know, it just sucks. Everybody gets busy with life and jobs and, you know. Yeah. Gotcha. There, fuel hauler. Gotcha. Yeah, it just sucks. Everybody grows up and gets busy with life, and it's just not the same. Not the same anymore. I don't have time to game anymore. I gotcha. Alright. Now, we're going back to the homestead tractor. Go back to the homestead where I want you to go. Come on. Goodness. He'll figure out his life one of these days, I swear. Maybe. Maybe not. Nah, he'll be fine. It'll buff. Alright. We got lots of well, actually not really that much. We're gonna look at the map here in a minute. There's not that much to fertilize, I feel like, right now. Basically anything we planted today, I think, needs to be fertilized. And that's probably about it. Alright. So the whole map is planted now. In corn. And really we just have like the grass fields and then like up north. So not bad at all. Not bad at all. So I own all the fields. I don't have money to buy town right now. We're kind of getting tight on cash. We have 275,000. So it's getting down to the wire here between seed and fertilizer cost. And we need to lime a little bit too yet. There's a couple fields that are going to need lime, like 2 more fields or 3 more fields. So yeah, thanks for that follow. Appreciate you. I know I'm under 500. Trust me, it's hurting my soul a little bit, you know. What do you call a cow that gives advice? Beef tips. Hey, Sean, jot that one down. That one's good. I don't know if Sean's listening, but that's a good one. Beef tips. That's what I'm calling my new farm sim cow help series. Beef tips. I teach you guys how to take care of cows. And it's going to be called beef tips. Although, wait, we don't have beef cow. We'd have to call it like something with milk. I don't know. And that's just awkward. So never mind. Beef tips works for me. That's a good one. No problem. No problem. I'm sorry I didn't get to that sooner, honestly, that day. I was trying, and then like I got distracted with the cows, and you know how it is. I'm easily distracted. Shiny. Ooh. And Chad, I do know it's 3 o'clock break time. We're gonna finish this field really fast. And then I can set this guy into the next field. Thanks for that follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. What's poppin'? I'll set this guy off on an adventure to do some fertilizing while I go take a break. But it'll just be a fast break like usual. You know, no big deal. But we'll get to that once we get done with this field. Have to fine-tune auto drive and you'll be golden. I like gold. I like gold. Wow, Leonard, it's not that long of a break. It's usually like 8 minutes or less. I don't know. We'll see. Pops isn't home, so I won't get distracted talking to Dad. So when Dad's home, usually we get talking about something random, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I got to get back to stream. Pops, I got to go. But he's not home right now, so therefore no distraction from him. Okay. So yeah. Lost, are you on Discord at all by chance? No, we're good now. We're good. Hey, you'd be surprised. We can be efficient at that too, okay? No, not forget. Just like, you know, get distracted with talking to Dad. Lost, if you send me a DM on Discord, I can get you a link for it from a Google Drive, from my Google Drive. I can send it to you. What do you call a cow that twitches? All right. The cow jokes are a thing today. They're a thing today, huh? And that one's not as funny as the other one, I'll be honest. The other one was better. Yeah, it's not the same as Forget Leonard. It's, yeah. It's part of my CRS, okay? Definitely have a case of CRS, alright? It happens. Happens to the best of us. Alright, so here's what we're going to do, chat. We are going to set this guy up to run up to 17 and start fertilizing up there because it's a bigger field. So what we'll do is we'll set up course play for 17. All that stuff's good. And we'll tell this to run up there so you guys will get to see some stuff. This is Alma, Missouri. Yep, send me a DM, Lost. And oh no, I have a major case of CRS all the time. Go to the field first, buddy. You have 67% on board. Yeah, so he's gonna go fertilize. And then yeah. You got the link. Is it not a Facebook chat? Is there somewhere else? Okay, if we can post it, if not, or Lost, if you can get it to work from Trent, cool. Otherwise, send me a DM on Discord and I'll get it to you after stream. All right, chat, I'm gonna go take a quick break. I will be back in a minute. BRB.